Hello everyone, DBGamer here and welcome to the episode 2 of Hogwarts Legacy. In today's episode we will be doing
Good morning.
some
I trust you're ready
castings
for your first day at
and going to
Hogwarts.
Hogsmeade.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the... Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it and we'll...
Revelio.
Like last time, I don't own the rights to the music, all rights reserved. Maybe so I don't want to get this series taken down. So I'm probably going to enjoy it.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Hello, Kitty.
I'll be doing this quite a lot as well.
No
Just
time to
quick heads
waste.
up.
You've classes to attend.
But it's a kitty.
Oh,
I have to stroke the kitty. Don't go. He's so cute. Got some modays.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
So it's that one. South wing. What is it? Oh dear.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost
So
on
that's
the
what
way
we're going to
here.
be doing in this episode. Like I said, we're going to
Thank
attend
you,
our
Professor
classes,
Weasley.
A lot
then
to
go to
absorb on
Hogsmeade.
your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry,
But
Professor.
remember, he
but I'm
told
afraid
us not
that's
to tell
what I was
anyone.
told.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
It's already up to you which one you go first. I normally go for Defense Against Dark Arts.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with You'll enjoy, Mr. I shall reach out. For now,
Okay, let's try and get that Flue Powder. Or Flue Flame, even. Some we call Flue Powder. So it's not just me, we're looking a bit dumb.
that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
Like I said, if you guys want to see me keep all the cutscenes in, just like last video, smash it down in the comments
Levioso!
and I'll keep them all in.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by duel.
This should
What's
be
Sebastian?
easy. Protego. Complicates things.
Nothing lucky about it. I know.
This can't be your first.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as...
I put you on the spot, and you wrote. If what I've seen today, I demand a classroom duel.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep again. Well done. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is...
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite...
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. Didn't expect a new... Then again...
In fact, it was.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. You know, you might be a...
Exclusive at...
Excellent. If you want to get the most, whether it's joining us, you just have to...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsafe. Look for Luke and Brattleby. Till next time.
Off on another adventure, are we?
So looking forward to our second and probably what I've seen my favourite basically NPC really, apart from the herbology teacher.
Here,
Nat.
behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
I love Ronan, he's so funny. He loves his
Shall we
job.
begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Mate, I haven't even studied, mate. I don't know what you're on about, mate. Oh dear, that was embarrassing. Let's try that again. I'm literally new on my first day.
Accio.
Yes, that's it.
That is not bad.
You are a swift
I am very swift. Very, very swift learner.
I've always... Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your
Trick to
charm
this is
at the
the
last possible moment.
the last possible moment is
That's it!
okay, that bit is gonna go off now. Yo! It's basically just as it finishing on the yellow.
Splendid! Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Gryffindor.
Yay.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. But can I beat that? No, no I don't.
Very good.
Here we go.
Technically you need to put that into 50. Oh my goodness, he did. This game is fucking incredible.
Brilliant. Let us see this.
That's impressive.
Splendid!
Nice. It's a big win. Big win.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Oh dear, go on
This
then.
round settles it all.
Be sharp.
This is for everything. This is for all the peanuts. Whatever that saying is.
There we go.
I actually don't know what the saying is, but... Oh... Oh no! I didn't know it was going to be... Oh no!
Lose your composure.
Here we go.
Oh dear. I didn't know I was going to be able to hold on to it.
That is how it's done.
Yeah, I've lost this. Never mind, it's what it is.
That's it.
GG's.
Watch this.
I can't win. Wherever I get, I'm gonna... GG's. Well done, Nat.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took me weeks took weeks for me to.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the...
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
if you're so inclined.
Well,
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
You know,
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a...
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss... Now, expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yeah, give him a minute, Samantha. A bit of a tight. Bit of a tight timing at the moment. Maybe we'll get to you on the next episode. And we'll find out what you want. If anything. You just want to chat and say welcome to school. You bunch of you absolute legend. Big things are in your future.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, this game cracks me up. Not quite sure why, but it does.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
I'm sorry.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
We're probably going to go for Nat.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right. Once you've finished, no time to wait.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach?
Indeed I do. Fixes things right.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
As Professor a number of your I have arranged some...
I'll start on the task right away. This is the right area. Got it. A flying page must be around
Incredible.
here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed this.
Marvelous. Let us give the old... Remember to be...
Yes, sir.
Remember,
So the
your
only
wand is
thing...
a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
I mean, it's not open quest. What about mate? Oh mate, I don't want to have to go into just to... Oh my days.
Revelio.
This cannot possibly be.
I think one of the few things I won't be doing filming wise is getting the keys.
Hello, looking for me?
I am indeed.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own thing.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good.
Okay. Let's make a start. Yeah, right. Stop looking at the flipping sky. You moron.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village.
Yes.
The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Yay.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
That's it, the fine flowers. Can't remember the level name, but for the fine flowers.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that
Those are
hippogriffs
beautiful
had been
creatures.
spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already made.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
I don't know about demigods.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Are you feel settled?
I still miss my homeland.
See what
But
we
it
hear
is
of these
beautiful
times.
here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying.
He's been drinking, hasn't he?
She'll be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
First one we were going to do is get the wand, which should be right in there.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not?
Okay. I smashed a video on my channel doing the closest you can get to an Elder Wand. Like
How
what you can make. So I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be quite boring.
Curious indeed.
Which one was it?
How intriguing.
Spring, that's it. Dark brown, if I remember correctly. The wood type was obviously Elder.
Curious indeed.
This one was 14.5 inches and unyielding. This one didn't matter, but we're going to have a phoenix feather because we're cool.
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare. What do you think?
If it's good for Harry Potter, it's good for me.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good.
Amazing.
Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful.
I'm eager.
Of course. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of
yeah. Next one I want is down here. Then 2 up there, if I remember correctly.
An inquiring mind.
Let's talk to Mr. Brown.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I take it you've had a
I'm afraid I haven't yet.
but you...
It's got
of
fun
course
though.
it is not. Stay the course.
That's certainly something.
And I, too. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful, but I shall let Professor... A potting table?
I believe so, sir.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
No thanks.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, though I do...
It's my first time.
Is it really? You'll have read it on the sign, of course. How may I help you?
Professor Weasley sent me.
He's got a purple jacket with a feather lance.
I set your things aside.
He's part of the Saints. The 3 Saints.
They may not be as it's your first time in. I also offer ready-made. But for now,
This is so bad for timed.
what can I do for
stuff.
you today?
He's so freaking.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my
Number
inventory.
3 may have to be a stream.
Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
But then I can do like a couple of hours worth.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm heading away inside now, can I?
Definitely not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plant. But what say we get you a...
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Indeed.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Now let's make
everything.
Nah.
Better go and find Natty.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What's going on? So we've got everything we need. Now we're just gonna have to meet up. Maybe go for a butterbeer.
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down! What was that?
I was trying to beat him with his own game.
I like it! Do more of it!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he
Oh, I
stays
did.
that way.
Oh dear. I didn't time it that well this time, did I? Oh well.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Repairer.
Hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Less things for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Follow that.
Reparo.
Okay, let's see what this guy wants. Maybe he wants an autograph.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
It's the least I... now, let's try this. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
It's actually the same, but it's got a little bit more protection. Feathers.
What an extraordinary introduction to
Go on,
Hogsmeade.
I want to get above there.
I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer.
Indeed, Nat.
Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Yes.
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
Been looking forward to a butterbeer for a while.
Items, should you be inclined, you're most
Revelio.
Use my shop at your...
Come on, Nat.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
We're getting closer to time now. I'm joking, it should be alright.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank
There she is.
You be
The
well.
beautiful Miss Ryan.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are timing.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Certainly cannot.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle. I am certainly glad Serona.
And that she isn't in...
I want to understand. Professor Weasley was...
They're a bunch of idiots. That's all they were. Just a bunch of absolute idiots. I can't remember what our common room is. It's so embarrassing. Oh my days, where is it then? Oh my flipping days. Okay, it looks like a good time to end the episode there. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Like I said, I'm probably going to have to do the third episode as a stream, mainly for time reasons. Because I want to give more out, but I can't if I'm got the time. Like individual episodes. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Goodbye.